What is down, everybody? It is your main course, Little Pancake, and welcome back to another video. Today, yes, the title's correct. I saw a tragedy, a massacre, even just an all-around sad moment. We were in town. We had just had lunch. My mom was going to Costco to get some things, and Costco is attached to the mall, and I said, we should go get an Auntie Anne's pretzel, because an Auntie Anne's pretzel is the greatest thing in the world, pretty much. I mean, it goes Auntie Anne's pretzel, hot Krispy Kreme donut. I don't even know what third is, but that's top two. My dad's like, yep, get me one, you get one. Get the sweet glaze. Gotta have the sweet glaze. And so I'm like, all right, nice. So I'm walking up to the Auntie Anne's. We're in the right like hall as the Auntie Anne's. I'm walking up, and this other guy walks in front of me. Right. I don't care. He was already in front of me. He's just going to the Auntie Anne's, right? I'm like, okay, I don't care. So I'm like right behind him, right? He walks up to the Auntie Anne's. I walk up. He orders a drink. Just a drink, which I'm like, why would you order just a drink from Auntie Anne's? Like, that doesn't really make much sense to me. You know how you always think that, you always see those cringy attempts to, get a girl's number or ask a girl out or something like that, but you never think you're going to see it in person. You always see it online with other people, recording, but you never think you're going to see it in person. I didn't think I would either, but here we are. So the guy walks up, orders a drink, and I heard him mumble something, right? Like, and the cashier goes, what? And he goes, when do you work? And I'm like, oh. And she goes, oh yeah, I don't know. And I'm like, okay, dude, that's your sign. Okay, here's your sign that she's not interested. Alright, when you ask her when she works and she says, I don't know, that's a sign. But he didn't catch the sign, as many men don't. He goes, oh, come on, you don't know when you work? What? And she goes, oh, during the week. Mind you, it's a Sunday. I'm like, alright, this can't really get worse. I mean, the guy is just bombed hardcore. This can't get much worse, right? I was wrong. You know how sometimes guys just think, the bad boys get all the girls, so I need to be mean to her. You know how some people do that? So after she goes, oh, I don't know, and gives him a drink, he gives her the money, and he goes, oh, okay, cool. I was just making sure I knew when not to come. And then just walks away. And I was like, holy crap. That was the worst possible outcome I think could have happened in that scenario. I felt so bad for the guy, but I also felt so bad for the girl because she was so uncomfortable. I'm not even to the weirdest part yet. I walk up to get my pretzel, right? Get 2 pretzels, and I'm like, hey, y'all got any, because you know me, I'm smooth around the ladies, I was like, hey, y'all got any the original pretzels? And she's like, oh, the salty ones, yeah, they're in the oven right now. We can get them out right now. I was like, oh, fresh Auntie Anne's pretzels, let's go. But she had a lip ring type thing. There was 2 I don't know, it looked kind of weird, but I don't care. It just looked weird. She turned around and grabbed her pretzels. When she turned back, it was gone. It disappeared. I was like, it confused me more than the guy sitting there. But hold on, we're not even to the best part yet, okay? This gets better. As I turn around to walk away after getting my 2 fresh pretzels and 2 cups of sweet glaze, I see the guy at the AT&T store directly across from the Auntie Anne's, working there. The guy works directly across from the Auntie Anne's. I was like, oh my god. No. Okay, she's uncomfortable for a few minutes. No big deal, you know? It happens to us all. He was uncomfortable too, let's be honest. But I just know he had been sitting there all day thinking about that moment. He has been sitting there planning, word for word, what to say. And he probably had an absolutely amazing monologue ready, prepared to go out the window. And as soon as he walked up, he mumbled, and that it just went downhill from there. I mean, I felt so bad. It's not like when you like walk up to some random person in a Walmart superstore and you bomb and you never see the person again. They work directly across from each other in the mall. They're gonna see each other again. And it just makes it 10 times worse. And I just felt so bad for both people in the scenario. But it was freaking hilarious, if I'm being honest. Like, I couldn't not tell this story, because this doesn't happen to people many times, right? Witnessing something as legendary as this moment, it's just, I feel honored to have witnessed it. I feel honored to have been there. He probably cried a few minutes later after I left. I probably would have quit my job right then and there. I would have just left. I don't care if I had a job or not. If that happened to me, I would have just left. There's no recovering from that. Like, what he should have done. When do you work? Oh, I don't know. Okay. Okay. Okay, I got you. Leave, alright? It's minimal damage. It's still damage, but it's minimal damage. But when you keep pressing and then end it with the just making sure I knew when not to come, I'm like, oh my god. It just hurt me. But yeah, I just wanted to share this moment with you guys. It's a crazy one, you know. It's quite the ride. It's quite the journey, and I just felt like more people needed to know about it. So yeah, that's about it for today's video, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe. Drop in the comments if you've ever had any stuff like this happen to you. I wouldn't imagine that many people would, but I could definitely see it happening to someone. So, but yeah, that's gonna do it for today's video, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see all y'all later.